Hi there, my name's Dakota with Northern Knives. We're here to just talk about your burning knife questions, joined by the regular crew.
The regular?
The regular crew.
That's all we are now, huh?
Yeah.
That's all we are to you.
The
Okay.
regulars.
That's fine.
Fucking cheers for that.
Hey, ready to be dictated to by a bunch of fucking casuals?
That's
all we got
what we're doing here. Luminous Dave, hey man.
Yeah, hello to you as well.
Thank you for joining us.
Hello, thank you, sir.
A little bit low tonight. So anyway.
What's new in the knife world? Or industry.
Oh,
Damn
industry is changing it up.
Damn it.
What is new in the knife world?
I don't know. Anybody got anything?
We got some real expensive Emersons right now on the website.
Yeah.
Dude, if you are looking for the most exclusive Emerson collection that you can buy at one time, it's on our website, which is weird.
Head to northernknives.com right now.
I mean, yes, head to northernknives.com, but we're not here to just sell you shit. We're here to
joke.
yeah. We're here to talk and bullshit. So if anybody's got any questions, that'd be fun. Otherwise, we can try to fucking stumble our way through making small talk.
Hey, well, we
all worked together for like 9 hours today. We got nothing left to talk about.
3V or MagnaCut, which is better?
Ooh, I have opinions.
Well, why don't you lead us in then?
3V.
Fair.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm not discounting MagnaCut yet.
Yeah.
But I've got two different knives, 2 different companies, 2 different heat treats. And so far, not my favorite. The first one, I chalked it up to it was poor edge retention. I got rid of it because I thought I'm sharpening this too much. I don't want to ruin this knife. I want to put it up for sale, trade it in. And also, it's a knife shop. Like I got to move on. So I got another 3V. Better.
MagnaCut.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got a better edge retention. Still not what I thought it should be. So I guess I'm onto my 3rd MagnaCut knife, and I really have high hopes for it, but I don't have a lot of optimism.
I mean, that's kind of tough though, right? Because is it like, is it that the knives aren't living up to what they should be? Or is it like it's so overblown that you're expecting it to be this magical steel? You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm not expecting magical steel.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not expecting magical steel, but I'm expecting something better than S35.
Yeah.
I'm expecting something better than CPM 154.
Yeah.
I'm expecting something better than, give me an S45. Give me an S45.
S45 is kind of the shit, man.
S45 is like it's almost like it's like fucking LMAX on gear.
Yeah.
Like I really, really like it.
S45 crew wear.
That's
you know what?
Pretty nice little window
You had crew
there.
wear in your shootout.
I had crew wear in my shootout.
Yeah.
Highly fucking impressed.
Yeah.
I would pick crew wear over MagnaCut any day, but so I didn't like the grind geometry on my first MagnaCut knife, so I chalked it up to that. And then I went from hollow grind to flat grind, and although it was better and it was a different company that I am more familiar with, I don't feel like I got a benefit, but I didn't get the benefit I think I should get from the amount of money I paid for that knife.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this before. Like MagnaCut, it is like the new hot steel right now, but nobody seems to be featuring it to what it should be. I mean, the maximum it can be is 65.5. Like I read a little bit about it, and most people are doing it like below 62. Yeah. So if you can get, like when we did those riots, we got 63.5 from the company that we sent it out because it's a tricky heat treat. So we sent it out to them, and they guaranteed like within a half point of that Rockwell. Yeah. And so I'm really curious how it's holding up. I know one guy that has one of the riots, and he loves it. Okay. He's had it for.
It's also just a cool knife.
But he uses it.
Did it have hollow grinds on it too?
No. Was it? No, it was hollow to modified Tonto convex.
Yeah. But
so it was hollow to convex, so there's no flat grind on that.
But he uses his knife, and he's had it for over a year, and he loves it. So it must be holding up well because he is a regular of the shop, and he hasn't brought it in for sharpening yet. So I'm wondering if it just...
Maybe it's a chipping issue? That's why they don't.
No. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. I think there's not enough heat treat in it. It's not hard enough.
Yeah.
Nobody is maximizing MagnaCut's potential so far that I've seen.
Do you think people are like scared of chipping if they go too high?
Well, I mean,
Like
that was
LMAX.
that was the thing with LMAX is ZT went hard with it and did 61 Rockwell and started chipping, and then they had to dial that back. And so I think ZT dialed it back to like 59, which is why
We did it.
yeah, we did the same thing with the first severances. They came back at 61 on LMAX, and we're like, oh shit, we can't sell these because these are the first ones. We're gonna get a bad reputation. So like, I literally still have one of those knives because I don't want it going out there and people thinking that we're just fucking shit up.
Yeah.
But Jesus,
Well, I
So-
mean, sorry.
With that, since we're going to do our run of prototypes in the steel that we sent to get heat treated, do you want to do the last?
TBA to be announced.
Yes. If we don't have enough steel, we have to pick a different one. Do you want to pick MagnaCut? You want to pick S45? So you have the option.
I got to be honest. No. We have a choice between. So we're trying to build 10 prototypes. We might come up with 9 enough steel for 9 knives. It might be just shy,
How long have we had this steel? 12 years?
give or take.
Yeah.
Right about 12 years.
It's a magical steel that everyone has.
Yes. Well, that Russia recreates, but we have actual CPM of the steel
Yes.
made by Crucible.
Someone's gonna guess it. Off of that.
I mean, people know it.
It's magic.
Guess it all you want.
But which steel do you want?
To be honest, personally,
S45.
S45.
Yeah, I agree.
S45.
Yeah.
Nothing against MagnaCut. I'm sure under the right circumstances and under the right use case, I'm sure it's fantastic. I have not been happy with my first 2 experiences with it
I have to say
in a
with,
knife that I'm carrying.
my Medford little
Smooth
The Smooth Criminal.
smooth criminal, the little flipper, in S45 with the hollow grind. That thing's been fucking awesome.
Is it 45 or
How often do you
35?
sharpen that? Because I
45.
sharpen it a
It's
lot.
45?
I've sharpened it 3 times, I think.
We've sharpened it a lot.
I also use it as a pry bar. So like,
I mean, Dakota's pretty rough on shit.
I didn't know that
These are
Medford was
just
using 45.
yeah, they
Yeah.
went from 30 and 35 to 45.
One of the
Completely?
smarter decisions
I don't
they've
think
made.
all the way
I don't
necessarily.
think that they've gone completely.
I think there's still some S35 and like Victorians and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think
So
they're
now they have 3 steels instead of 2.
yeah.
All right.
But
And
overall,
MagnaCut.
I've been
Yeah.
super duper happy with it. It's always slicey, and as far as sharpening,
But they're also hollow grind.
as far as sharpening, though, I have not had to get it sharpened as much as my Malibu or my Crewwear, Spyderco, or anything else. And I use it for the exact same things,
Yeah.
and it works great.
Well, my Crewwear
It's
shootout.
a choil. Okay.
I mean, you can't avoid a choil anymore. But okay, well, because the home sharpeners, they want a sharpening choil. They just want that. So
We're just sort of shitting on him because, it's
Yeah.
Dakota.
I'm really hard
Just-
on knives.
Every once in a while, I come to the grinder and I'll see like a couple knives laid out, and I'm like, oh, Dakota needs his knife sharpened. And it's
I guess a
usually
few chips and
it's
shit now.
usually the Malibu. It's
Always a matter.
it's definitely
your Malibu needs a new fucking blade, dude.
I'm
Did
working
you?
on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
okay?
did you do something about that already?
They told me what it would cost to replace it, and like, maybe I'll buy a used Malibu instead, and like,
just have extra
blade-
parts.
and put the blade in it and get like an upgrade.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with extra parts. When it comes to our pocket dump, I'm going to talk about extra parts because I have a knife that I don't carry specifically because extra parts are ungodly hard to find. We should catch up on comments if that's all right with
No,
everybody.
that's
Yeah,
fine. I
yeah,
just
let's
can't
do
see
it.
him past
Let's
the
do it.
camera.
Yeah.
My fault.
No.
Sorry I'm late. Thank you for joining us, Sharp Bevel.
Sharp
We're with
Thank you,
Bevel.
sir.
What's up,
Sharp
man?
Bevel. Good to see you.
Run G19. Good evening.
What's
Good
up?
evening.
What's up?
Hello, sir.
Luminous Dave, how
Hold on,
does-
wait.
You skipped one.
You skipped a couple
Oh,
because
sorry
it's
about that.
because it's ticking past you here.
Mm.
No, I think you got to go up a little. All right.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you're good.
Let's go.
Um,
Let's
No,
go.
go up a little bit more. Because
Hey,
what's
Zach.
above?
I think that's
Okay,
it.
all right,
That's it.
cool. All right.
We have
Sorry.
not
I don't
seen
want
you
to skip
in a hot minute.
anybody.
Zach, come into the
One
goddamn
skip.
store. We miss you. I miss going down there and being called the trash admin. Like seriously,
Mm. Yes.
we still have that poster on the wall.
Yeah, where you had to go pick something up and he printed out it was Dakota and it was a trash can, the trash admin.
Yeah.
And we still have that taped on the wall in the office.
We do.
Dakota the trash admin.
That
Right.
and the George Costanza poster on the ceiling.
Excellent.
All right.
Jesus Christ, died for you and loves you. Do not deny him and seek him. All right, Mr. G19.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Taken into account.
How
I'm going to
does
go home
one-
and proselytize to my wife tonight. You have fixed me.
Thank you. How does one stabilize and handle material? I would want to try it myself to see if I can do it.
What kind of material?
Yeah. I mean, step one is cactus juice and vacuum chamber or total boat vacuum chamber. Notice how vacuum chamber is mentioned in both of those things.
Yeah.
Vacuum chamber. And what you're going to need is you're going to also need a pressure vessel. So what you want to do is you want to pull air out and force air in and pull air out and force air in. And you want to do that on a cycle several times. But what you want to finish with is vacuum over 18 hours, give or take. This is going to take a long time for that shit to seep out. So I don't know. I hope
Vacuum
that
chamber.
helps.
Vacuum chamber.
Yeah. Get a what's the thing you cook
Pressure cooker.
beans in? Yeah.
I mean, you could get so the vacuum chamber we picked up, you can buy those brand new for less than $200 with shipping. So like we got on a steal, but like you can buy them fairly cheap.
Cactus juice is generally the staple, but we tend to like Total Boat because Total Boat takes a nicer polish, so you can get a real high high gloss finish on Total Boat. If you use like no scratch polish, so if you use white or pink, or even like Jeweler's Rouge, you can get a real high polish on that.
Turbo coming in here. Saul Glasser says MagnaCut is well balanced steel for toughness, edge retention, and corrosion resistance, but is not the best in each category. He may have described it the best.
No, I mean I get it. I mean, you know what? MagnaCut seems to me to be the new everyday carry steel. It's not killing you to resharpening it. It's not killing you to resharpen it. It seems to be a nice everyday carry steel that can be home sharpened and will perform well.
It's pretty
It's like-
good at a lot of things.
It's like the
It's
new
pretty
S30.
good at a lot of things.
It's
Yeah,
the new S30.
New S30. That's a perfect
But
description.
it's so expensive.
is
I've talked
very
to people. They're like, I bought this much, and it cost this much. Like it's really expensive steel.
I mean that's why I compare it to S35, is because look, I got no problem with S35. It has its place. It's the price of S35 that
Yeah.
bothers me.
Yeah.
And that MagnaCut seems to be on that same level. It's very expensive. Why is it very expensive? Why am I paying that much money for that steel?
I mean, the steel that we bought for that batch of riots last year was quite expensive.
Yeah.
And we bought it 1/4 inch. We had to outsource the heat treat, buy the steel from someplace down in the States. And Don came in and hand ground all of them. And
Mhm.
it ended up being like the two that we did what, a mammoth tooth and a
Was
Mammoth
it Mammoth Ivory?
or
I
mammoth
think.
ivory
Ivory.
and
Yeah, yeah.
what was it,
Crosscut.
whalebone or what was the other one?
I can't
Yeah.
remember.
They were
Oh,
over
wow.
$1,000.
Yeah, they were
Because
expensive.
they were
as shit.
so expensive because they're all
Yeah.
custom everything, like hand wiped.
But we have the luxury of scale next. So the next batch of riots that come in. So the next batch of riots will be K110 / Hyperclean D2. Should I not have said what's coming down the pipe? But,
Oh, no, it's fine.
it's
I mean,
okay,
people
right?
were waiting for riots.
Restock. That's a restock.
But the problem. So the reason we haven't had riots in so long is because past a certain thickness, it's not importable unless you have massive fucking taxes on it. So now we've found a way. We've been working with Bowler. I don't know, does anybody need to know that their real name is
No,
Edro?
no.
So we've been working with Bowler, and they're like, "Yeah, we can't bring this in because it's so thick. But if we laser cut them before we bring them in, we can avoid the taxes." And so we found a way. So the new riots will be 0.225 inches thick. So still
Pretty
substantial.
thick, yeah.
Like not quite a 1/4 inch, but I mean, nears makes no difference.
But we
I
can
mean,
get
to the
riots.
point where you can still pound them in a tree and use it as a fucking step, which was the point of that knife. But we have some big badass riots coming.
Zach saying he works at Duluth.
Oh,
and,
fun.
all I gotta
fuck
say is like, have you sat in the Jeep and like tooled it around yet? Like,
There's
yeah,
a Duluth Jeep.
Yes, I will say I still go. So I still go to Office Max or Depot, right across the street where he used to work.
Depot.
And they still talk very highly of you, and they very much miss you, man. And we miss you coming in the shop.
we all do. Hello from Michigan.
Hello from Michigan. Oh, Michigan,
Hey, Thomas.
Michigan, Michigan.
I'm Michigan. Well,
Well, yeah, but he has a house in Michigan
well,
now,
my
dude.
mom's from Michigan.
Oh,
Are you below the bridge or above the
Are you a
bridge?
Youper?
You a fudge troll or
Are you on the
A
phone?
fudge troll?
so?
I can't wait to hear this explanation.
Mackinac Island is famous for their fudge, which is
Is
above the bridge.
Yeah.
And my sister worked in Mackinac Island for like a summer or something.
Is that the island that doesn't allow cars? It's like bikes only or something? Isn't there an island outside of Michigan that doesn't allow cars?
It might be. I've never actually.
Oh,
I
okay.
went up as a kid and I
never been. I
don't
have no
remember. But people in the Upper Peninsula, like Mackinac Island, but actually up the. So like this is Michigan. So Upper Peninsula, Mackinac Island's off, but below the
If
bridge.
anybody's not familiar with geography.
Yeah, I know.
Here's
But
a mitten and
So
here's
it's a
a
mitten.
but below
Yeah,
the
the
bridge,
mitten.
they're called
Fucking kittens.
fudge trolls because they
Kitten.
come up for
You'll be
fudge.
smitten.
You'll be
But there's
fudge trolls.
Yeah, there's Yoopers and fudge trolls.
Youpers and fudge trolls.
My
All
stepdad
right.
calls them that. I never heard it before. He's like, "Oh, the fudge trolls." I'm like, "What?"
What the fuck? All right,
But
fudge trolls.
I might have it
I'm
mixed
gonna-
up, but
I'm
all I know is that there are fudge trolls and Yoopers and
That's
All right, I'm gonna
Michigan
adopt
did.
it. I'm gonna call basically everybody a fudge troll at this point, just because I really like
What
that.
are you, a fudge
But,
troll?
I mean, it's been so long since I've heard the term, I could have it mixed up in some way, but I do know that fudge troll is a term related to Michiganders. So that's the thing.
He's doing wood, so yes, what Mike described is the proper process.
Oh, okay, doing wood. All right, yeah, yeah. Don't just pull the air out. Pull it out, push it in. Pull it out, push it in. Because what you want to do is you want to take the I guess the wood would be the substrate. What you want to do is you want to take so you want to pull the air out, but you want to fill all those pockets.
With
So
cactus juice, or do you want to do the total boat?
Cactus juice or Total Boat. Honestly, Cactus juice is thinner than Total Boat. Total Boat is more resistant.
Well, and some of the woods that we use are hard enough on the Janka scale that you don't need to stabilize them.
And we do that on purpose.
Yeah.
So like Purple Heart, you don't have to do either one because Purple Heart is so high on the Janko scale that there's no point in stabilizing it.
Yeah.
It's stable. Well, and we also offer a warranty, so trust us. I mean, if we fuck shit up, we have to fix it. So
I think the only time that knives would come back for warranty are natural handles that have been left out and water damage.
Yeah.
We can usually fix them, or we did a small batch of cross-cut diamond wood for some odd reason.
horrible idea.
And they split. We fixed them, replaced them, no problem. But other than that, we don't have much for warranty stuff.
I did send out a separated Mac in my Carta, and when I had done the
Separated?
titanium, so when I had done the titanium on the back of it, when I pounded the titanium through, it pulled the handle out
Oh, I do remember
and the layer
that.
split. And I didn't notice, and I sent it out, and the guy came back. He's like, "There's something here." I was like, "I'm sorry." Gave him a new one.
Fixed.
But that was about it. We've never had a synthetic Mac ever come back for a warranty that I know of. We have a 100% success rate, except for that one knife.
We got Scott coming in here saying he just got back from Vegas. How many
Fillets are
Fillets
coming
are-
in.
Mike, would you like to explain how many fillets?
Oh,
Because
boy.
So we got enough steel for 687 fillets, and I shit you not, this nice, beautiful round number of 437 of them will not pass quality control. So we are in talks with the steel supplier to figure out what the fuck they did. So we have 150 fillets that will be available, of which,
Monday.
of
Because
which
we have some.
70 or 80 are already damn near done. give or take?
Yeah, I think Joey spent yesterday gluing handles on since you guys cut handles ahead of time. I have Purple Heart, Babinga, Paduke, Zebrawood, and my Carta on the shelf right now. Just a single one of each because you
Orange
had
sheet 10?
not yet.
Not yet.
no.
Okay.
Because you had a guy that was coming in for a fillet.
Oh
and he
yeah,
wasn't
so we
sure.
needed wood right up
Yep.
the bat.
So we
But,
have a couple fillets right now, but we'll have more this coming
Yeah.
week.
yeah, unfortunately we are in talks with the steel supplier on
Fixing the problem.
what the hell they think they want to do for supplying us a bunch of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it might pass their quality control, but it certainly does not
No.
pass our quality control.
Thomas is coming back in saying he's in Oxford.
Oxford, Michigan, huh?
Yeah.
I have no idea where that is.
I don't either.
I know where Grand Rapids is and Lake Michigan and a couple places around. The cheese store, the Dutch store in Grand Rapids, I know where that
The
is.
cheese.
Oh, it's the Dutch store. 'Cause
Oh.
there's a lot of Dutch people in Michigan. And so it's
Is that why your family's there? 'Cause you're Dutch, right?
We're Dutch, yeah.
We're
My
Dutch.
My-
Dutch-ish.
grandmother came over when she was 3 from the Netherlands. My grandpa came over like a couple years after her, and they lived on the East Coast for a while, and they ended up in Michigan. And
Yeah.
9 kids later,